morning, dear students. This is your Sudha ma'am. Welcome to the second session of lesson 7, that is air, winds and cyclones. In our previous session, we have studied some activities like air occupies space, air exerts pressure, air expands on heating, and hot air is lighter than cold air. In this session, we are studying an activity which reveals us that air moves from high pressure to low pressure, how winds are created in nature, and effects of moving air. Let's enter into our topic. Air moves from high pressure to low pressure. To perform this activity, take a balloon, blow air into it. As we fill it up, it expands and it becomes harder to press the walls of the balloon. The inside air exerts pressure on the walls of the balloon. Open the mouth of the balloon slightly. Air from the balloon comes out. We can open the mouth less or more and control the flow of air. We have to control the flow of air by making the hole or opening more or less. The air in the balloon is at high pressure. It goes towards the low pressure area. We know that when air moves, it is called wind. Air moves from the region where the air pressure is high to the region where the air pressure is low. If the pressure difference is more, it moves much faster. That is, the greater the difference in the pressure, the faster the air moves. Let us observe another activity to study the same. Take a agarbatti stick, what we call it as incense stick, and light it. And the smoke or fumes rises up. Why is it moving? Why are they moving up? Why are they not moving down? As we already know that warm air rises up. On heating, air expands and occupies more space. When something occupies more space, its density reduces. The warm air is less denser than cold air, hence it raises. The difference between heating of land and water by the sun leads to sea breeze and land breeze. The uneven heating of land and water by the sun leads to sea breeze and land breeze. Let us discuss about sea breeze. This process takes place during daytime. Both the sea and the land surface is heated up by the sun. The sea heats up slower than the land because it has a much higher heat capacity. Thus, the temperature over the land surface increases, in turn heating up the surrounding air. As the temperature increases, the surrounding air also gets heated up and expansion in the air takes place. So, density becomes less in warm air and low pressure is developed. At the same time, on the top of the sea, a high pressure area develops due to the difference in pressure. The air flows from high pressure over the sea to the low pressure over the land. This flow of air from sea to land is termed as the sea breeze. Moving on to the next topic, that is land breeze. This process takes place during the night time and this is exactly opposite to the sea breeze. Both the land and sea start cooling down when the sun sets. As the heat capacity of the land is different from the sea, it cools down quicker. Thus, a low pressure situation develops over the seas as the temperature above it is higher when compared to land. Due to this, the air flows from the land to the sea, which is called the land bridge. The air flows from the land to sea, which is called the land bridge. Effects of moving air. To observe this, take a glass and postcard or a thick card. Keep the glass on the table and the postcard on the glass. Wave your hand by taking a paper so that movement in air takes place and the postcard lift up and falls off from the glass. Now make the edges of the glass wet with water. Stick the postcard to it and hold it inverted with your left hand as shown. And move your right hand with a paper to move the air from under the paper. Now, also the paper falls down. What is the reason? When we move our hand, there is a movement of air caused. The moving air creates low pressure. Hence, the paper lifts up due to the high pressure on the paper from air inside in the glass. In the second situation, when on the other hand we hold the glass facing down, the same thing happens and the air inside the glass pushes the paper out and makes the paper fall down. This is all about the effects of air. Let's have a quick summary on today's topics. Today we have studied the concepts like hot air is lighter than cold air, formation of sea breeze and land breeze, and effects of moving air. That's all for today. Meet you in the next session.